All right, welcome to Color Matching with Acrylics. So, what I'm going to do is you'll get this handout, and then I pass out these little boxes full of these little paint color chips, and you'll choose three and just get these out of the magazines and choose three, and then you will color match them as best you can. And I'll show you the method right now. Um, so, basically, you choose your three colors and then you tape them or glue them in place just to get ourselves started. Okay, and I've also given everybody one of these papers. This is going to help you figure out how to color match because that's what a lot of really good painters do. They match the colors that they actually see, and that's why when they paint a bowl of fruit, it really does look like an actual bowl of fruit. So if I'm trying to match a color, I have to ask myself these three questions. Okay, so first is to identify the hue. What color is it on the wheel? Now I'm looking at this color and I'm like, hey, cool, orange, right? Now, the color comes out a little distorted on the computer screen, but in real life, I'm looking at it and I'm like, hey, is this orange or is it red orange or yellow orange? And in real life, it actually looks red orange. All right, so that's already going to get me closer. Then I have to identify the intensity of the color. I have to look at it and go, hey, is this really bright and pure or is it kind of dull? And in real life, I'm looking at this red orange and it's not crazy intense and pure. It's a little bit dull. I'll actually put it's a tiny bit dull. All right, and then I'm going to identify the value of the color. Is it a tint, a shade, or a tone? Meaning, do I need to add any white, black, or gray? And I don't think I need to. I'm thinking I'm looking at like a tiny bit dulled down red orange. Okay, so now that I've answered all those questions, I can actually try to match this thing. So what I'm going to do is, I know it's red orange, so I'm going to make some red orange for myself to start with. Okay. All right, that's looking good so far. And if I try so far, it doesn't match yet because I could tell it's a little bit dulled down. So if I want to dull down a color, let's go back to this. That means I have to add the complementary color to it. So the complementary color to red orange, I know because I know my color wheel, complementary color to red orange is blue green. So let me mix up a little bit of blue green over to the side. Okay. All right, and mix up a little batch. Okay, and I'm just going to take the tiniest little touch of blue-green, excuse me, right there, and I'm going to mix it in. All right, now I think we're looking pretty good here. Looking better than before. That's looking mighty fine to me. Now I'm going to reset. I think it actually might need a tiny bit of white. I might have been wrong about that third question, so I ran out of white. Let me try this again. Actually, I think it's fine the way that it is. So now that I figured out the recipe, I can paint in the box. My students always like to practice around the edges. You know what? I'm going to go grab the white. Sorry, my white dried up on my palette. I just need a touch. Okay, let's try just a little bit. Right there, and let me try this again. That looks better now. I got it. It needed just a touch of white, so paint it in there when you got it. I was being lazy before and didn't want to walk across the classroom to get the white paint. Here, this was the one that really, really matched well. So then when I'm done with that, I write down my recipe. Red, orange, plus blue, green, plus white. And that's how you do it. This is the thing that's going to help you the most. So make sure that you go through all these questions when you're matching each color one at a time. Good luck.